Good morning, my Facebook friends. This is August the 23rd, 23. It's Wednesday. I'm going to share today a little bit about what I got to share with you today. So, God will bless you as I share it. And we sometimes just say we can't understand why things happens. But we always, when things happen, we say, Lord, oh God, you're in control. So we won't always understand why certain things happen by trusting in God's presence. His promises will work out in our lives to help us through these times. We can surrender all of our whys. We can surrender why this and why that, we say. Surrender all our whys to the one we know who is full in control. We can stand in faith and believe. Everything is going to turn out to work for together for us. Even though there will be things that we don't understand, but we still can trust God. We love, care, and concern for us. We can trust in His plans for peace. And we know that God causes everything to work together for good for those who love God and are called according to His purposes for them. That's in Romans 8:28. For I know the plans and the thoughts that I have for you, said the Lord, plans for peace and well-being, and not for disaster, to give you a future, but a future and a hope, in Jeremiah 29:11. The challenges, disappointments, sufferings we experience, all of them, and purpose to Christ with the strength to overcome them. Trust that the enemy, what the enemy means for bad, what the enemy thought would destroy us, God will use that very thing for our good, make us better. So as we give it all to God, He will be perfect our every concern and prove us in our process. When we encounter stressful situations and it causes us to feel overwhelmed, step back for a moment, meditate on God's goodness and all the times He has helped us before, trusting and believing that this time is no different and He will do it again. Focus on His promises and His faithfulness to keep us in perfect peace. God is in control of every storm, physically, mentally, emotionally, and when He speaks, the storms obey His commands. He speaks to the storms that we face with. He speaks to us in the midst of the storms, and He speaks to the storms that range within us. Whatever the storm may be, we can trust Jesus to speak peace, and storm shall cease. And Jesus stood up and commanded the wind be quiet, and He said to the waves, be still. The wind died down, and there was a great calm. Psalms 4:39. So what a wonderful promise. When things happen, we know that God is in control. We know God is there for us and never leave us nor forsake us. Put your trust in Jesus, and He'll see you through. Well, I got for my promise that I read every morning. I usually put one down the end of every time I do devotion and whatever I do in the mornings and read things to you. This promise that I read this morning, is Joshua 1:5, is it? And as I was with Moses, so I will be with thee. So I put my name right alongside there. I says, I will be with Elsie. I will not fail Elsie, nor forsake Elsie. So what a promises that we encounter. He said, never leave us nor forsake us. He's always with us, just like in the Bible times. He's always with us, no matter what. So Facebook friends, keep going on, keep looking up, keep believing and keep receiving, and I'll be praying for you. So you have a good day.